What's up, Waymakers? It's me, Mommy Suna.
Well, I lost half a day of skiing.
And today is a video that I have not planned. I know, Griffin, it's hard. It's a hard life. So my original video idea for today for you guys was supposed to be kind of a shallow dive into a new MLM that's popping up all over the place called Olive Tree People. I know, it's ridiculous. I started kind of like putting a script together for it yesterday when a little bit of time into my research, I realized that that company needs a dedicated deep dive. That's what I have on my plate right now. That's what you have to look forward to, but probably not for another week or two, because wow. As you can imagine, a company with a name like Olive Tree People has a lot of interesting stuff going on. It's in pre-launch in the United States right now. We got some pretty big names in the industry jumping onto it, so we will look into that at a later date. Instead, what we're going to talk about today is a particular MLM distributor. You may or may not have heard of her. She's the lady who's behind the whole like yes please to MLMs, or yes MLMs please, or something like that. Like, she's got a whole like Facebook community or whatever. You know how when you go on Facebook and people are like, I need recommendations for skincare, blah blah blah, and then they'll be like, no MLMs please, or whatever. So this lady like started her own movement, like only MLMs or something like that, like yes MLMs, only MLMs, just being like, yeah, we need to only buy from network marketers when it's possible because our industry just gets such a bad rap. Her name is Bec Sadek. She is with Amare Global. If you didn't know, I did a deep dive on Amare a few months back and it got like no views, which was really upsetting because I spent a lot of time researching and editing that video. But anyway, so I did do a deep dive into Amare. All you really need to know is Amare brands itself as the mental wellness MLM. They have like the whole like gut-brain axis thing. Basically, like anything you put in your gut is going to affect your mental health, which, you know, isn't necessarily scientifically unsound. Their products are just extremely overpriced. Go figure. So yeah, Bec is a top distributor for Amare, and I was originally just going to put her in a top fails video. So I was like kind of sitting here putting stuff together for a top fails video because a few of you guys have sent me some of her stuff before. But then looking into her social media accounts, like, she's kind of a gold mine. She's got a lot of content. And I'm like, you know what? I can dedicate an entire video to this. So I am. Kind of last second, but you know, every time I start deciding I'm going to work on a deep dive, everything else like goes by the wayside. So that's kind of what's going on here. But this is interesting nonetheless. And since I know how these MLM distributors can be, I'll just put out here that everything I'm saying here is my opinion. I don't know Bec Sadek, but she is a public figure, or she presents herself as one online anyway. So yeah, instead of putting together a top fails video today, I just went through Bec's social media. This is all stuff I found on her public profiles, and we're just gonna watch them and react together. Before we get started with our first video, please make sure that you're leaving a like on the video. Leave me some comments, and subscribe if you haven't. Thanks! This folder of videos I have is not in any particular order, so let's just get clicking. Some of these are a little longer, some of them are like TikToks, so they're short. So looks like our first video is a little longer. It's about 6 minutes long. Here we go.
What's up, friends? How's it going? Bec Sadek here, jumping on. I want to chat with you guys today about affiliate marketing and network marketing and what some of the similarities and differences are. But more importantly, right, like how as network marketers, we can capitalize on what we're seeing right now in the marketplace, which is a make money online boom. Okay. So if you guys are coming on and joining me live today, just say what's up down in the comments so I can say hello back. If you are catching the replay at a later time, drop a replay down below and I will definitely circle back later and say what's up. Okay. So what we're seeing right now happen in the marketplace around affiliate marketing is there is a massive boom of people that want to make money online, right? People are looking for opportunities and options outside of a regular 9 to 5, outside of having a boss, right? They want to be able to stay home and make money from their phones, right? Sound familiar, you guys? So as network marketers, this is what we have been doing forever, right? So definitely on our phone for at least the past 10 years, right?
You need to take a break. been on my phone for 10 years. Haven't looked up to smell the roses or anything. What's a mountain? I don't know. Ma'am, take a break.
This is what network marketers have been doing, right? We are the OG original affiliate marketers, okay?
Okay, first of all, sorry to pause again so soon. She says this as if we're supposed to be like, oh yeah, the reason affiliate marketing exists is because network marketers basically taught them how to do it, which is bullshit. I mean, I don't know the history of affiliate marketing, but as far as like what we know of it today, like you didn't have affiliate marketing before the internet in the way that we know it today, because companies weren't selling online. They were selling on like TV. Everyone would gather around their living room televisions in the 80s and the 90s and get their advertising through there. That's due to like advancements in technology, not because the affiliate marketing industry was like, you know what? Network marketing has it right. Let's do that. In my opinion, I think it's just kind of like a natural progression of things. So can we not like credit network marketing and network marketers for giving affiliate marketing their idea or whatever? And for the record, if you don't know the difference between affiliate marketing and network marketing, the sales part of it is generally the same. You use your network, your following, your social media to promote products, and then you get paid a commission when those people buy those products. I have affiliate codes. Basically every influencer and or YouTuber, TikToker, Instagram, social media person has affiliate codes. The Amazon affiliate program is very popular. Hi, Puffheart. Hi. I love you. Aww. With network marketing, it adds on the factor of recruiting. In affiliate marketing, recruiting does not exist. You are not able to, you cannot do it. Affiliate marketing is you advertise for the company and you get a commission when they buy something. That's it. Network marketing takes that to a new level where it's like, now don't you want to bring your friends in? Oh, by the way, Griffin's right there. I'm sure you noticed, but there he is, just living his best baby life. And that's where we start to have an issue, because I think most influencers and people who use affiliate codes will agree. None of us are using our affiliate codes like as the main part of our income. And the thing with MLMs is that's true too, because the main part of their income, if you're gonna make an income from MLMs, actually comes from recruiting. But that's where we start to have an issue. To me, it's like if you use my Amazon affiliate link, which the lip gloss I'm gonna use today, oh my god, you guys, it's my new favorite lip gloss. I can buy it on Amazon, so I'm gonna give you guys an affiliate link for that today too. But let me tell you what, if/when you use my affiliate link to buy that lip gloss, I'm gonna make like a very small percentage of that sale. We're talking like pennies, dude. In network marketing, sure, a lot of them will make 15%, 20%, 30%. Most affiliate programs aren't like that. Some of them are, but for the most part, they're usually lower with affiliate marketing. So then they'll go around and be like, well, with network marketing, you make a way bigger commission, so like, it's obviously better. And it's like, but you're missing the part. Because commissions from affiliate marketing are so low, to me, I'm like, that's cool if you use my code, but I'm like not gonna sit here and push it, because like that doesn't necessarily pay my bills. It's just kind of like a little like couple dimes in the jar, you know? With network marketing, they want you to believe that you can change your life and you can overhaul your finances just by selling the product. And it's like 99% of the time that's not true. So I guess, as I always say, like, can we stop comparing affiliate marketing and network marketing? Because they're not the same thing. The reason why we don't like network marketing has nothing to do with the fact that people are selling products. It has to do with the fact that people are then making money off of recruiting more people to sell those products. Because it's manipulative. They always base it on stretching the truth and or lying altogether, over-promising, under-delivering, that kind of stuff. So that's where the difference lies. That's why all of us don't like it. Let's stop comparing the two. There's nothing wrong with advertising and selling a product. That's the world we live in. That's capitalism, baby. We all do it. That's how businesses grow. But MLMs do not depend on that. The only reason MLMs exist is because they have distributors who are running around making people believe they're business owners, convincing them to overhaul their entire lifestyle by using whatever these dumb products are, and then they're making money off of their purchases, not necessarily sales to outside customers. Anyway, I know that was a long explanation and most of the people watching this know that, but it just bugs me, dude. Every time we hear people like try to compare affiliate marketing to network marketing, I hate it. You're wrong. Or at least you're missing the point anyway.
For how to talk about network marketing in this world of make money online in a way that is going to attract people that literally want to make money from their phone, but might be like a little anti-network marketing, anti-MLM. Maybe they've been burnt by the industry. Maybe they have ideas about the industry that aren't true, right?
Not everybody who is anti-MLM has been burnt by the industry. They always like to say this, and it's like, no, you're straight up wrong. There are plenty of people who are against network marketing who have never been in an MLM. They exist, dude. Open your eyes. Use your little eyeballs and just look around. And then every like misconception that they say that we have, they always take it out of context, or they try to be like, wow, these idiots. Like they'll take it like 100% literally. Like I think she's gonna say one here actually. I'll continue that thought in a moment.
Let's talk about this for a second. So affiliate marketing options, right? There's hundreds and hundreds of them out there. Some of the most common ones out there are like Amazon, right? How many of you guys know somebody who's an Amazon affiliate? Maybe you follow somebody who's an Amazon affiliate. Put a 1 down into the comments, okay? Nike has affiliate programs. Sephora has affiliate programs, right? There's so many well-known big name brands out there that have affiliate marketing programs now, okay? Now, here's the thing, is that these programs most of the time are paying out between 2 and 5% in commissions, right? Super small amounts of commissions. And as network marketers, we know that that is so low.
I mean, again, like I have been involved in affiliate programs that pay more than that, like 10, 15. I think one I used to be in a long time ago, I think used to pay out 20%. So again, if that is your selling point, then it's like, okay, well, MLMs are not the only place that you can do that.
But people that want to get into this make money online game, they're more likely to trust a well-known company like Amazon or Nike over potentially a network marketing company.
Okay, and there are a lot of reasons for that. Listen, the difference between like Amazon having an affiliate program and then like Arbonne is that like Amazon sells freaking everything. You can buy anything on Amazon. You are not limited to one brand. Same thing with Sephora. Sephora has a bazillion different makeup brands that you can buy from. But okay, let's stick with the makeup thing here. If you're gonna be in an MLM, then you are stuck basically using one brand of makeup. And sure, I guess you could say like, well, no, you're allowed to use other makeup brands if you're in an MLM. Okay, but like the reality is like in most cases, these people are not going to do that because you have to be a product of the product. If you want to sell the products that your MLM sells, you gotta use them because who's gonna buy them if they don't see you using them? So sure, you could be with Unique, but like, I don't know, maybe you like the Kylie lip kit or whatever. When you're getting ready, especially if you're doing it on social media for social media content, you're gonna look at the Kylie lip kit and then you're gonna look at your large inventory that you've spent thousands of dollars on from Unique, and you're gonna say, I'm gonna use my Unique makeup because at least if someone likes what I'm using, I'll make money off of it. That's what it is. You almost have to ditch every other brand. You're stuck using your company's brand for the rest of eternity. Not physically, but like mentally, you're like, what if today's the day that someone watches this get ready with me makeup video and they decide they like my lipstick? Today could be the day, and I don't want to waste that opportunity, basically, you know? When it's like, if you're an affiliate for Sephora, like, you can really bounce around between lots of different brands. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, sure, you don't have to stick with one brand if you're in an MLM, but it benefits you to do so. Especially because it kind of gives you the opportunity to be like, this lipstick gives me the opportunity to stay home with my babies. Look at all this time for you I'm gonna have because of this lipstick I'm putting on. Don't you want to buy it? Also, join my team. You can be a lipstick mama, too. See, this kind of stuff, I'm like, why am I even explaining this? It seems obvious. They would all clap back and just be like, no, you're wrong. This is one of those things where they're like, see, this is a misconception you have because no, you're totally allowed to, like it's as if I'm sitting here saying like, no, you will go to MLM jail if you use any other brand but ours, which actually some MLMs are kind of like that. Paparazzi, like you're not allowed to advertise any other company. So some of them are like that, but I will admit that most of them aren't. However, when I say you're stuck using the same makeup brand or the same protein powder or the same Color Street nail wraps, as long as you are with that company, I don't mean that you are like actually unable to. I mean that it will be beneficial to you if you don't seek other products outside your MLM. It's kind of like a dilemma, kind of like it will benefit me to use Color Street on my nails every time I need to do my nails than actually go get a manicure or buy some Holo Taco or something like that. I don't want to buy that. I'll just stick with Color Street because at least if someone likes it, I can have a possibility of making money from it, you know? It's not a hard roadblock, but it's a mental one that most people decide not to cross because it's not beneficial to them.
So right now we have the opportunity to really educate the world on the fact that, first of all, network marketing is the OG of network marketing. I mean, network marketing is the OG of affiliate marketing, right? We've been doing this for years and years and years. There's no difference, okay?
There is a difference.
So really
okay.
using that as an education piece for people that are looking for ways to make money from home. Now, here's the other piece of this is that a lot of companies in our industry are modernizing now. And they understand that they need to have influencer and affiliate programs available because this is what people are looking for, right? So finding companies that are offering high percentages for people that don't want to build a team is really important.
Do you know why she says this? Because Amare specifically has one. It's the only MLM I know of that has a very specific dedicated affiliate program. And they do pay out, I think, the same amount of commissions, and there's just like no opportunity for them to actually grow a team. The issue with that is where I'm like, okay, obviously if that was it, if that was the marketing strategy that Amare had and that was it, then I'd be like, sure, yeah, whatever. Join Amare's affiliate program. That's fine. First of all, I think you have to have at least 10,000 followers on a social media platform or something to even qualify, which I guess in these days, especially with TikTok, that's fairly easy to do as long as you're dedicated or whatever. But also the products are still severely overpriced. And why is that? It's because they're tied to a pyramid scheme.
In my opinion.
MLM's products are so overpriced because they have to be. They have to pay all those bonuses to the top 1%. So how else are they going to do that without marketing? Oh my God. So how else are they going to do that without I swear to God. How else are they going to do that without marking up their products into oblivion? That's what I was trying to say. Don't worry, it's fine. I'm fine. My brain's like, it's not fun. And then at that point, it becomes more of a consumer awareness issue because it's like, okay, well, so you could buy, so let's use Amare, for example. You could buy products that are supposedly good for your gut health. And when I say products, I mean like supplements, unregulated supplements. You can buy things that do the same thing, probably with similar active ingredients and stuff as Amare for cheaper from other companies that aren't MLMs. That's where the consumer awareness comes in. It's like, do you really want to support a company that is legitimately preying on people? And Amare especially is really gross to me because it legitimately preys on people who have mental health issues but don't want to seek pharmaceuticals or I guess any sort of outside help for those issues. It's pretty much a company that preys on people who don't trust big pharma and want to cure their own mental health conditions. In my opinion, Amare is one of the more predatory ones out there and it makes me sick, honestly. So do you really want to support a company whose mission is essentially that, but also in order to get the word out, they convince people that they're business owners and make money off of them believing that they need to change their entire lifestyle and adopt the Amare lifestyle and drink their freaking happy juice every single day. They literally have something that they all call happy juice, so that they're happy. It's just kind of messed up. And then those people end up losing money in the long run. I'm not going to say the products do or do not work. I've never tried them for myself, but I can't say they're any more effective than any other gut flora supplement out there, So yeah, I think once you explain that kind of thing to these people, they're just like, so you're telling me that I can buy basically dupes of these products from other companies that aren't MLMs for less? Yep, pretty much. And then at that point, it's like, well, why would I sign up for Amare then? Or why would I buy from Amare? Wow, I have a lot more about this one video to say than I thought I did. We'll do some short ones after this.
Right? So if you're with a company that has not caught on to this trend yet, and there's no way to make money without building a team, that's something that you might want to look at right now, right? Like maybe you can make a recommendation to your corporate team, or maybe it's time to look around and see what other options are out there. So I know that for me personally, I am with a company that has a baller affiliate influencer program that pays out 38% in commissions, right? So 38% versus 2%.
I think that 38% commission also, she's leaving out that, again, you have to have a following to even be considered for this in the first place. But second of all, to get that 38% commission, you have to sell like a certain amount. It's on like a tiered level. So like you don't start out at 38% commission for every product you sell. I don't remember exactly, but it probably starts off at like 20 or something. And then the more you sell, like if you sell like, I don't know, $6,000 worth of product in a month, then that gets bumped up to 25 or something like that. Those are not exact numbers, so don't quote me on it. But I do know for sure that you don't just start out at 38%. She's leaving that part out.
Which one would you take, you guys, right? So that is something that I am majorly talking about right now for people that have followings, right? For people that want to make money online, that network marketing, good network marketing companies now mostly have affiliate and influencer programs that pay out way higher than the Amazons and the Nikes, okay? So what I am encouraging you guys to do is take a look at your compensation plan, right? Do you have programs in place that you can use to market to influencers and affiliate marketing people that want to make money from their phone?
If you're asking anyone in an MLM if their company can help people make money from their phone, every single network marketer is going to say yes, because that's the point. That's like one of the big selling points you people are always running off of. She said something earlier too, and that's what I was going to mention earlier when she was talking about us having misconceptions. I do think in one of these other videos she goes more into it, but yeah, no, basically, long story short, somewhere she does say this specifically as one of our misconceptions. She's like, these people run around and say you can't make money without recruiting a team, and that's just not true. And it's like, okay, you're taking it out of context. Like, this is another thing that it's like you're taking what I'm saying like extremely literally when contextually, like, you know what I mean. And here's what I mean. If I say the only way to make money in an MLM is to recruit a team, I don't mean that in like the literal sense, like you make a sale, if you don't have a team, you make zero commission. I know that's not how it works. All of us know that's not how it works. When we say you can't make money, we basically mean, sure, you can make a few cents here and there. Sure, you can sell a $40 bottle of shampoo and make $5. Sure, you can sell a $50 essential oil and make $5. Like, but that's not going to get you the financial freedom that they promise you. And that's not going to get you the time freedom that they promise you. What's going to do that is if you build a team. Most people cannot just like achieve that time and financial freedom just by selling the product. Those stories that you hear that women like this and like Jessie Lee Ward and Christina Smallwood and like all these people, the riches that they have attained through their MLM comes because they have a downline. That's what we mean. Griff, sit on your butt. Dude, I swear, Griffin has been unmanageable. The terrible twos have kicked in. I tell you what. I have a lot of reasons why I'm like behind on all my content lately, but he is a very heavy contributor to that. Huh, sir? Where'd you go? Here, you sit right there so I can finish my... He like shows up as soon as I'm gonna do my eyeliner, like, ugh. Anyway, yeah, these people will do anything and say anything to discredit us, including taking us out of context, so it's so annoying. They're like, these anti-MLMers don't know what they're talking about. I make a 20% commission every time I sell a product. It's like, okay, that's $5. If you want to make that your full-time job, you gotta sell like 20 of those every single day. Even then, that wouldn't pay your bills. That would be $100 a day. No one's living off of that. So, okay, anyway.
If you don't, maybe it's time to look around a little bit, right? So I want to share this with you guys because first of all, I am here. If you want to chat with me about the company that I represent, how you can help people get 38% in commissions without building a team, then all you have to do is comment, just throw an affiliate down in the comments and we can have a conversation about what that might look like. But if you are with a company, you love that company, you're happy there, and there is an affiliate influencer program there, I want you to think about the language, the marketing language that you can start doing to reach some of these people that are very open to making money from their phone and very open to making money online, but they might have some outdated perceptions of network marketing. So they're not open to that, right? Because a lot of times people are not open to network marketing because they have these ideas about what it is, right? But they are open to affiliate marketing or influencer marketing. Make sense? Okay, guys, I hope you got value from this today. Remember, if you want to chat with me, just put an affiliate down into the chat box and I will be in touch with you. Have an awesome day. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Hey, we made it to the end of our first video. Wow. Great job. One other interesting thing that she said before we move on to the next video is she's like, people aren't open to network marketing because they have outdated views of what it is. And it's like, girl, I'm pretty sure outdated views would help your case because the anti-MLM movement has like grown so much in the past few years because your tactics just keep getting worse. At least like if you were to look back in like the 70s with like Mary Kay or Avon or something, you could make the argument like, well, not as many women were in the workforce and this was their way of finding community and trying to make money for the household and blah, 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 blah. Like, that's more respectable than what it is today. Because now it's just like every housewife with a rich husband is like, I want to do something. I want to be an influencer. Hi, honey. Can I have your money to buy thousands of dollars worth of products so I can market myself and buy my rank and play boss babe? And he's like, sure, honey. Oh no, this magnet just fell off this eyelash. I'm gonna have to like glue the last half of it. It has gone from being a genuine attempt to kind of work your way into the workforce as a woman who isn't as welcome in the workforce or is making less money than their male counterparts in the workforce that they work in. And sure, like, I guess I could probably think of a few other things that MLMs have in the past brought to the table for plenty of people and families and stuff. However, that's not really the reality of MLMs anymore. Like I was saying earlier, there's been an advancement in technology, which is why affiliate marketing has been able to boom the way it has. But today, like, there's just so much to criticize. There's way more to criticize than there ever has been in years past. If people have an outdated idea of what network marketing is, then let them keep that because it's better for you. It's better for your reputation. Anyway, let's move forward. Again, we're spotlighting this lady today. She's got some short bangers we can get through here. So here is one of those short bangers.
Can you do 2 network marketing companies at the same time? The short answer is yes. But the longer answer is, what's your goal?
I'm sorry, this is short, so I shouldn't be pausing it, but you answered the question with another question. That wasn't an answer, that was a question. Anyway.
Goal to make a little bit of money selling lots of different things and treat it like a side hustle? Then sure. But if you want to build life-changing income, then the answer is no. Don't believe me? Show me one top income earner who's building 2 companies at the same time.
Okay. Griffin asked for snacks and now he's throwing them all over the place. And right now I'm just like, I'll do anything to get this video done. So whatever he's doing in the background, we're just gonna let him live his best little baby life. Anyway, I know the topic is, can you run 2 MLMs at the same time? The answer to that question should have been, it depends on what MLM you're in, because some MLMs are like, sure, you can be in multiple MLMs at once. Others are like, absolutely not. Again, I brought up paparazzi earlier. Paparazzi is one of those MLMs that's like, you can't even sell Girl Scout cookies if you're in paparazzi, okay? If you're in our cult, you're only in our cult. Some MLMs say it's okay until you get to a certain rank. They're like, if you're gonna be one of our top income earners, you have to quit all the rest of your MLMs and dedicate yourself to us. So that's the thing. It is different with every MLM. Now let's say that you found a company, I don't know any off the top of my head that I can give an exact example of, but let's say you found a company that doesn't care. And it's like, you can absolutely grow however many MLMs you want. I get where she's coming from, where she's like, no, you should just focus all your energy on one. Like, I get what she's saying. But for example, let's look at Jessie Lee Ward. We all know Jessie Lee Ward. While she's only in one MLM, which is Prove It, she focuses heavily on her, what does she call them? Not masterminds. I think she calls them her accelerator courses, because she also does like network marketing training. And so does this lady, okay? She has her own little like side gig training people, and so does Jessie Lee Ward, and she probably makes more money off of doing that than actual sales from Prove It. She makes a lot of money from Prove It, and she also makes a lot of money from her other businesses. Her point behind all of that was, you need to focus all of your energy on one company, which also I'm like, aren't you always preaching about how important it is to have separate streams of income? Because, like, that's what Jessie Lee Ward is doing. That's why she's rich. That's what this lady's doing. She's coaching and also in an MLM. She's got her focus on 2 different things. But if it's 2 different MLM companies, then suddenly you can't focus on 2 different things. And I think the reason she says this is because if you join her team in Amare, she wants you committed. She wants you to be on her team, committing yourself, and by committing yourself, you are helping to grow her paycheck. So yeah, of course she doesn't want you to be in multiple MLMs. Doesn't help her at all. Bit of a double standard there, but you know. Let's see, what other shorties does she have here? This video has copyrighted music in the background, so I'm going to be cutting it out, but it's just saying, I'm gonna drink water and mind my business.
I will drink water and mind my business. And mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. And get to me dancing.
Okay, so the idea of that was, look at all these haters talking shit. They talk so bad about MLMs, but I just had my first $1 million month. Okay, when she says $1 million month, well, I don't know for sure. I can speculate on what it is she's talking about, and what that is she probably, her team probably had $1 million in sales. And by sales, that also includes their personal purchases. So she probably recruited enough people and got a big enough team so that those thousands of people or however many people are on her team did enough social selling and also bought enough of their own products to equal $1 million in sales. Now that does not mean that she made $1 million. Those were not her commissions. Again, I don't know for sure, but I'm just speculating, and that's what makes sense to me. Before we move on, this is what I was telling you about earlier, my new favorite lip gloss. It's by Lime Crime. It's called Wet Cherry. I will put it in the description. It is the best lip gloss. I'm telling you. And I'm not just saying this because I have an Amazon affiliate link for it. So I bought some of my hair color from Lime Crime, and then like, it was kind of one of those things that was like, spend an extra $5 to get free shipping or something like that. So they had like a lip gloss bundle, like little trial ones. I don't know, but I liked them so much that I went and bought the full size one. It's called Wet Cherry. It comes in different shades. This one is the bitter cherry shade, but you guys, it's so juicy and it tastes so good. I mean, don't eat this, but like, you know, having a yummy tasting lip gloss is a plus. So anyway, my affiliate link is down below, but you can't join my team because I don't have one. Anyway, this is another one with copyrighted music, so I guess we'll just put a song over it or something. It says, I need a recommendation, but no MLMs, please.
Be here for long. And you're gonna be here for long.
So this is what I was talking about earlier. She has this thing that's like, yes, MLMs, only MLMs. That's like her little tagline thing. She's like, for all these people who are like, no to MLMs, I'm going to start my own platform where all we do is buy from MLMs. Like to counteract all of the work that we're doing against her line of business. It's like, okay, yeah, good luck with that. The movement's growing, babe. So she's just suggesting that like, if anyone tells me that they want a product recommendation, but they don't want to hear it from an MLM, I'm out. And it's so annoying. Let me explain to you why these people exist in the first place. This is a truth that most of these people will deny and deny. They will take it to the grave. They will never admit this. But they don't sell the product because they like it. They like it because they sell it. 9 times out of 10. Now, I have told this story before. My first MLM I was ever in was Gold Canyon Candles, and I actually joined it because my family had been using it for years. I didn't really know anything about MLMs. I just knew I liked the candles and I had been using them in my life forever. So I was like, fine, I'll sign up to sell them. Most MLMs do not have that legacy. And most MLMs, it's like, it's a matter of, let's say Monat, for example, and they have the whole VIP customer thing. But like, I've used Monat, okay? I have a whole video about it. I used it for 8 months. I can personally say that in my opinion, it's just overpriced blah shampoo. It's just kind of like, eh. Now the people whose hair fell out after using it would tell you something different. But to me, I'm like, if you're going to get me to buy a $40 bottle of shampoo, it better be good, okay? The truth is, it's just not. It's like I said, it's just kind of meh. No one is going to buy that bottle of Monat shampoo and go, this is the most amazing shampoo I've ever bought in my entire life. I've never used anything better than this, and it is so worth the $40. I am going to sell it now. While I'm sure some of them exist, I think for the most part they don't. It's more like they bought the shampoo, they're like, this is pretty cool, I guess, it's fine. So I can make a commission off of it, you say. Oh, I can make money selling the shampoo, you say? Okay. And then they buckle down on it. The reality is if I'm asking people for a recommendation, I want a recommendation based on its performance, based on how much better it is than other companies that sell the same type of products. I want someone to give me their honest opinion and not have that opinion be based on making money. And you can sit here and be like, well, you're just doing that with that lip gloss you just sold, Savannah, but no! I'm telling you it is the best! I legitimately, that's why I'm sharing this with you. I'm like, it's the best, okay? Anyway, you guys ask me about what makeup I use all the time anyway. So that's my recommendation, okay? That aside, these people, if you go into a mama group asking for help with postpartum depression and people start showing up and being like, here's my happy juice I got from Amare. I take these hormone packs from Amare. They help balance my hormones and stuff after having a baby, and now I feel so much better. It's like, oh, also these things are like $120 each and I will make $40 if you buy it or something like that. You know, it's like, that's shitty. That's shitty. Freaking every MLM has a dupe. I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you do, as long as you I don't care, okay? MLMs are not about the products. They never have been about the products. They're about the business structure. The products are simply a beard to cover the business structure underneath it, which is a pyramid scheme. Bless you, son. This is the truth that they'll never admit. They'll always say, this product is the best. This is my forever home. And then what makes this more interesting too is like how I was telling you earlier, how I'm working on a deep dive into olive tree people. The reason that company is on my radar in the first place is because Shauna, what the heck is her name? Shamalama Ding Dong and Brandon. I've covered them with JJ and Aaron on a live we did before. They were pretty much like the top in Elamir. They were like the husband and wife duo who were just singing the praises of Elamir. And you know, they're constantly saying like, we're so much happier. We smile for no reason now. It's helped me with my ADHD. Like she was saying stuff like that. And now they left. And to me, I'm like, if you really loved Elamir that much, if Elamir was really doing those things for you, if you were unable to find happiness without Elamir, why would you leave? If it's truly about the products, then why would you leave? It just goes to show they were saying that because they were selling it. They didn't try the product and go, I need to sell this. They say that they did, but they were reached out to by the CEO, which they had some kind of relationship with. Every single one of these people, if their MLM companies go down someday, they will jump ship. They do jump ship. They do it all the time. It's not about the product. It's never been about the product. So therefore, in my opinion, any recommendation that comes from someone who is selling for an MLM, it's automatically discredited because you know that they're doing it specifically to benefit their business. And when I say business, I mean, they're not business owners, but whatever. They're a little network marketing biz. They're doing it with the hopes that like you're gonna buy this product and realize you like it, and then you can like slip into their DMs and be like, did you know that you can make money if you sell this stuff that you just used? Pippi? Did you know that I made money when you bought this from me and now you can do it too? And then they're hoping that you'll sign up under them and then, oh, what's that I was saying earlier? That benefits them financially! The way to make money in MLMs is to recruit, and every single product sale is essentially a seed planted for these people to reach out to you later and see if you want to sell it. Because if you agree to it, then you join their team and they make more money. That is the road to financial freedom and time freedom with these companies. They'll never admit it, but they're going to recommend their products because that's what's going to get them there. Whether they truly believe it or not. It's really messed up. This one's annoying and stupid, so I'm just going to play this real quick.
And then like, it's like right, you know, but at the same time, I don't know, because then sometimes it's like I like, you know, like you go and
trying to make sense of these anti-MLMers that make no sense. And the comment that she's reacting to says, no, you climbed to the 1% by exploiting the 99%. Find the truth by listening to hashtag anti-MLM movement. What about that makes no sense? Can you elaborate on why this makes no sense? It makes perfect sense to me. Literally all you have to do is look at a picture of a pyramid. I mean, it's really not that hard to understand. Statistically, we know that the people underneath you are going to leave your organization with less money than they came in with. That's how these companies work. We're not making this up. There are statistics to prove it. Literally all you have to do is look around and you'll see this happening everywhere. Victims of network marketing companies are popping up every single day to tell their story, and most of them are all the same, if not very similar details that line up with each other, you know? Don't just sit here and be like, you guys make no sense. There's statistics to prove it, and this is literally the equivalent of her being like, la 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 la, I can't hear you. It's like, she's gonna sit here and be like, you guys don't make any sense. No, we make perfect sense. It's like actually really obvious. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, it's weird that I even have to describe this because it just seems obvious. But nope, these people like to pretend that we don't know what we're talking about. So now this one's interesting. She has a YouTube channel also, and she posted this to her YouTube channel 3 months ago, and she's like, why network marketing isn't a scam part 1, but then there's no part 2. Maybe it's like on her TikTok or something, because this is pulled from her TikTok and posted onto her YouTube, but her TikTok has a lot of interesting stuff too. I might take a page out of DC's book and do like a Snoop stream on her TikTok, because she's got a lot of little like cringy TikTok videos like this.
Why network marketing isn't a scam, part 1. Let's start with recruiting. Many people who say that network marketing is a scam say it's a scam because you can only make money by recruiting new reps into the company. This is false.
This is what I was talking about when I was saying that, like, she thinks we have a misunderstanding or like we're spreading false information, when really she's taking us out of context and taking what we're saying literally, when if you heard what we were saying when we say that in context, you would understand that we're not saying that you cannot make money without a team. Listen, a penny is a money, okay? A very small amount of money. If I'm gonna say here, like, I make money off of my network marketing biz, and it's like, how much did you make last year? I'm like, 2 cents. Yeah, sure, okay. I'm not lying if I say I made money, because 2 cents is money, but it's not substantial money that's going to give you time freedom and financial freedom. It's just not. That's what we're talking about. And she's like, it's not a scam. These people don't know what they're talking about. They're liars. It's like, no, you're just taking us out of context and trying to frame it as something that we're not. It's the same thing that they always say that we're doing, like, oh no, you're just taking everything out of context. And it's like, no, I'm not. If I end up cutting stuff out of a video, I tell you. But it's really important to me to always keep the context here. These people, they don't care. They're just like, no, I'll take them out of context to make them look stupid. I don't care. It's like, have a little bit of integrity, dude. If you're gonna argue, if you're gonna fight back, have something of substance to fight with, dude, because this ain't it.
Most new and modern network marketing companies have programs that run pretty identical to affiliate marketing or influencer marketing.
No, they don't. Amare does, and she's saying that because she's in Amare, but most MLMs don't have a separate affiliate marketing program. Amare is the only one I know of that has that. And I think what she means is like, you can use an MLM as essentially like an affiliate marketing platform. And sure, like, I guess hypothetically you could, but that doesn't mean that the opportunity to recruit just suddenly goes away, because it will always be there, whether or not you decide to build a team. And all it takes is one person to be like, I like what you're doing. How do I do that? And then you sign them up under you, dude. Like, it's part of the business structure. It pretty much makes up the business structure. You can't just ignore it and pretend it doesn't live there. She definitely lives there. Just because you're with Amare, who has a separate affiliate marketing platform and an MLM platform that you could choose which one you want to join, assuming you have enough followers to join the affiliate program. Just because your MLM has that doesn't mean that most do, because factually, most do not.
What that means is that you can earn an amazing income by just selling products.
No.
In today's world, there are hundreds of people that are doing this on social media. They're making nice, solid incomes without recruiting a single person to join their team.
Okay, who? Where? Define a solid income, because again, like, if you're making 20% off of let's say a $100 sale, you're making 20 bucks every time you make one of those sales. It's not easy to sell something that's $100. And then in that case, it's like, okay, so you made 20 bucks, now what? Like, you have to do that multiple times a day, in order to say that you're making like an awesome income. It's almost impossible. And again, if you're gonna sit there and be like, yeah, those people, they don't have a team at all. They probably have a downline. Maybe they don't focus on it, but the downline is likely still there. This whole thing is her just basically pretending that like a big part of the business structure she's involved in just like doesn't exist. You don't have to participate in it if you don't want to. Okay, but it's still there, in the moment the opportunity presents itself, you're going to take it. So don't even. This is another example of them constantly using this excuse. They'll be like, oh, I don't recruit a team because like I don't want to. But it's like, no, I guarantee that at least like 90% of the people who say that have tried to recruit a team and found out that it's really difficult to get people to join you in a pyramid scheme. And then they're just like, oh no, I just don't want to. It's like, no, you just like weren't successful in it. So please.
In fact, I have a very large team in network marketing, and somebody on my team out-earned me last month by about $30,000 just by selling products on social media. I think I just dispelled 2 myths.
Did she out earn you? Was that her commission? She made a commission of $30,000 more than you? Or was that like her team sale? The team beneath her made more sales than you did. $30,000 just in commissions from an MLM? You either have to have a huge team beneath you, which, okay, I dispelled that myth. She outsold me on products alone. It's like, did she sell that $30,000 worth of product, or did her team do that? I think there's a lot of things being left out here. She's just like not addressing any of it.
Only people at the top make money, and you can only make money by recruiting new reps. Both are false. So if you're in network marketing and this is an objection you're getting from friends, family, or random people on the internet, I invite you to share this video if it's helpful.
It's helpful if you want to just skirt around the facts, I guess. If you want to just take people out of context, like, sure, I guess. All right, I have a few more videos of hers that are, I don't have any more short ones. I mean, there's a ton of them on TikTok, and if you want me to do like a live stream where we're snooping her TikTok and her Instagram and stuff and just like watching all her bullshit and reacting to it, let me know, and we'll get that going, because I would love to. This lady has so much content. I'm just like, I could sit and watch it for hours. But she has some long ones too. 2, so let's end this on a long one. I don't remember what's in all of these. I have 3 more to choose from, and I don't remember which one is which, so we'll just pick this one.
What's up? What's up, my friends? Bec Sadek here, jumping on. I'm actually down in Mexico, and I want to jump on today to share what I'm seeing happen in network marketing right now, how it is that people are attracting endless leads on social media, because things have definitely been shifting and changing over the past several months, and I want to make sure that my peeps have this information.
My
right?
peeps. I'm gonna be cutting a lot of this intro out because she's like, can you guys hear me? It's so windy. I'm on this beach in Mexico. Oh, they're always going live from their vacation destinations, aren't they? Just to show off how free they are. They can afford to splurge all this time and money just to go to a beach in Mexico, but whatever. Yeah, I am cutting part of this out because it's irrelevant and not because I want to take out any context. Thank you very much.
Last month, my network marketing team enrolled over 5,000 people, which is, like, for me, totally mind-blowing, right? That's a lot of freaking people. And it was mostly cold market and mostly on social media. And I want to share with you what it is that we're doing. And I also want to give you a special offer today for how it is that you can learn how to do exactly this, okay?
Jeez.
So TikTok, you guys. TikTok is not just for kids who dance anymore, okay, right? It's not just for like teenagers who are dancing anymore. TikTok is now a platform that is for people who want to grow a business, right? It's for network marketers who want to grow a network market.
Okay, that's where you get me, because here's the thing. In TikTok's terms and conditions, it literally says promoting and selling for a multi-level marketing company is against their terms and conditions. Now, here's the thing. They don't adhere to that at all. They do not enforce it. But for her to be like, TikTok is now a platform for network marketers, technically she's right, because all the MLM babes have jumped onto TikTok to sell their stuff. But factually, TikTok does not welcome these people. TikTok is like, our terms and conditions say that you can't be here. So that is an issue with TikTok itself. TikTok needs to get their shit straight as far as that goes. If they're going to have it in their terms and conditions, which it should be, because these are scams. Yeah, I said it. In my opinion. But I mean, if it's gonna be there, like, maybe enforce it. Because, like, people report it all the time. And, like, I get messages all the time of people like, oh my god, look at this person is very clearly selling paparazzi or whatever. And I reported it, and look at TikTok said that they didn't break terms and conditions. Like, well, they did. The problem is that TikTok has, I guess, content moderators that are probably trained to look at, like, way worse stuff, like, I don't know, violence and drug use and whatever it is that you can't do on TikTok, like the obvious stuff, and they probably see that all the time. And then they get a report of just this hun just like, are you depressed? Try my yellow strip or whatever. And they're like, what's wrong with that? I just watched a bird be tragically mauled by a lion, and like, that was messed up, man, but this is fine. And then they like don't do anything about it. So like, if the content moderators aren't really aware of what they're looking at, if they don't know what an MLM is, then they don't realize that when someone reports a video of someone selling a product, they're like, what is this? How is this breaking guidelines? And that's, to me, just another reason for us to get a little louder, because there are people out there who still don't know how to identify MLMs when they present themselves. They don't know what they are. They don't know why they're scammy. They don't know why they're scummy and gross. They don't know all that stuff. So as much as the movement has grown in the past few years, we still have a lot of work to do and a lot of growth to do and a lot more people that need to hear our message. So yeah, we're not even close to being done. We have a lot of work to still do. With that being said, it is freaking wild to me that this lady is like, TikTok is for MLMers now. Woo! It's like the literal rules of the platform says otherwise, but okay.
What I saw happen last month is the number one enroller on my network marketing team using TikTok enrolled just about 400 people into her business, both customers and partners. And she was doing this completely 100% on TikTok. Now, this is somebody that doesn't necessarily have a ton of influence. It's not like they have massive followings on other platforms. They came onto TikTok and they were able to grow a brand new following and audience from scratch. And basically enroll people on autopilot, right? Which like blows my freaking mind.
I mean, she's not wrong about that. TikTok is a pretty good platform for that. Let's be honest, TikTok is probably the easiest place to grow a platform with thousands of people, you know, because short form content is where it's at these days. But also, I think a lot of that is because like generationally, it's a lot of young people, and who better to sell to than naive young people? It's pretty messed up when you look at it that way, what these people are doing, dude.
So how many of you guys would love to learn how to use TikTok to enroll people into your business on autopilot, even if you have zero influence right now, right? Just put a 1 in the comments if you would love that. So the great thing about TikTok is that it's still early, right? Like Instagram is over, right? Like, so if you're a brand new person coming onto Instagram, trying to grow a following, you're gonna really struggle right now. TikTok is the #1 place right now to grow a new audience and to grow influence.
I mean,
okay?
she's right.
Number 2 is probably YouTube. Number 3 is Facebook. Number 4 is LinkedIn, and number 5 is Instagram.
She puts LinkedIn in front of Instagram for where to advertise yourself and where to gain an influence. Like that? What are you talking about? Listen, I don't use LinkedIn. I know it's more of like a professional platform where you network for business reasons and not for social reasons. But is it really that poppin' over there? Maybe if you have your own business. I mean, I have a LinkedIn profile, but like I haven't updated it since I was a dog groomer. But like I can't imagine me being a content creator that I'm gonna hop on LinkedIn and then suddenly like gain all these followers. Like I don't think so, especially because everyone on there is probably in an MLM. So also like Instagram's great. Instagram is my platform of choice. I love Instagram, but maybe it's just because I'm a millennial, a boomer, a millennial boomer, a maloomer. That must be why.
Okay, so if I were you and I was looking to attract endless leads, get out of my warm market, right, do all the great things on social media, I would 100% be looking at TikTok. So yesterday, inside of my private group, right, the Yes MLMs Please movement, how many of you guys are already members of that group? If you're not yet in that group, I really highly suggest you earn it. It's a place where you can self-promote, right? You can self-promote what it is that you sell. You can self-promote your business. But I also do trainings in there about exactly what's working right now in network marketing. And yesterday I did a training. I actually interviewed 2 of my friends who are TikTok gurus who are absolutely crushing it right now on TikTok.
If you have to call yourself a TikTok guru, you're probably not doing that great on TikTok.
TikTok is the place to be right now, okay? From what I'm seeing right now on my team, who's absolutely crushing it, we're killing it with enrollments, right? TikTok is the place to be, okay? So I see some of you guys putting challenge down in the comments. I also always think it's important to put it out there that if you're looking for a new network marketing home that gives training like this for free, right? Like this is what we do on my team. And sometimes it's okay to be like, you know what? Maybe I'm not in the right place. Maybe this isn't the right company for me. And if you are in the right place and you do love where you are, stay where you are, right? But if you want to learn more about how you can join a team that gives you all of these resources for free, that stays on top of the trends, then I got your back too, okay? You can always reach out to me about that also.
Where have we heard this before? I don't know. Every single network marketer ever in every single company ever. We give free training. Ooh, we're on top of the trends. Ooh, I'll teach you how to make reels. Yeah, we're gonna conquer TikTok together. Woohoo! Okay, like they all say the same thing. Amari's not special. Also, she's wearing an Amari hat. That's cute.
All right, guys, I am here in beautiful, sunny Mexico. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous here? But I wanted to pop on and make sure that none of you guys missed yesterday's training. So I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.
Holy macaroni, dude. I'm probably gonna cut some more of that out because she's like talking up some training of her TikTok guru friends that they're gonna be posting in her Facebook group or whatever. So I don't know, it's just irrelevant, so I'll probably cut it out. But again, you know, context is important, so I'm not gonna be cutting that out. Anyway, I think that's where we're gonna end it with Bec today. But she most certainly has a treasure trove of content. So I would like to just kind of sit through it with you guys, maybe on live one of these days coming up. But anyway, guys, before we end today's video, I just want to say thank you to some people, specifically my patrons and my YouTube members, guys. The list of people I'm about to read off here are my financial supporters. They get access to things like our private Discord server. We have a postcard club, early access to videos whenever I'm able to give that and sometimes even more than that. So if any of that sounds good to you, you can go to patreon.com/Savannah Marie, or you can click the join button beneath this video to join my YouTube memberships. Both platforms are generally the same, just whatever one you're more comfortable with, whatever one you want to join on is fine by me. Thank you very much. And with that, the biggest thank you in the whole wide world goes to Hula Chowdown, Janelle Pratt, Amanda Shannon, Elizabeth Wyatt, Jacqueline Nutton, Nitty Dragon, Leanne, Sheila Tapia, Willow Raymond, Amy Dolinak, Alice W., Caroline Reed, Charlotte Treese, Daniel Urena, Maddie Darley, Marley Fletcher, Ray, Tuesday the 13th, Turd Ferguson, Mira S.I.K., LaSalle Story, Laura Jensen, Mother Dragon 82, Han Bjornson, Baby Pink Pearl, Martine Hubert, Fallon Lowry, Hannah, Little Birdie, Miss Blue, Blazed Goddess, Carrie K, Love to Be Evil, The Best Elephant, Jessica Billhart, Mitchie 84, Jess Kronfeld, Emion, and Auntie Lou, and to the rest of my financial supporters, thank you so much for being here and being you. And even if you're not one of these financial supporters, thank you so much for making it to the end of this video, because YouTube loves watch time. I know it was kind of unplanned, but again, I have a deep dive coming out for you guys that I'm really excited about because it is wild. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for that. I'm gonna try to get back on a regular streaming schedule again. This month has just been wild. Lots of stuff going on in my personal life. Got some family life stuff going on. My husband was sick. My baby had a birthday. Well, my baby, she's 7. So she had her birthday and spring break, and then we had to do a birthday party this past weekend. It's been a lot. Also, I'm like still trying to read through Erica Cole's book so I can do a review with that with Savvy. There's just a lot going on. So like, thank you for allowing me to post this video kind of last second, unplanned, you know. And I think that's it. I think that's all the thank yous I had to say. So keep making waves, babes, and I'll smell you all later. Mommy Tsunami out.